Dear students, this is Dr. Pradeep Devhate, Associate Professor, Department of Chemistry, Sri RLT College of Science, Akola. This lecture on conformational or rotational isomerism is related with the conformational analysis of ethane. Let's start. Ethane is an acyclic system, and here we have to discuss its conformational analysis. The stereoisomers of ethane, which have different spatial arrangement of hydrogen atoms about carbon-carbon single bond and can be obtained by rotation of half of the molecule about that carbon-carbon single bond, are called as conformations of ethane. The study of existence, relative stability, and stabilization energy of these conformations is called as conformational analysis. The study of existence, relative stability, and stabilization energy of these conformations is called as conformational analysis. Various conformations of ether are given here. First one is eclipse conformation with dihedral angle 0 degree. Second is one of the skew conformation with dihedral angle having any value other than 0, 60, 120, 180, 240 or 300 degree. By rotating the molecule, so many skew conformations are possible and only one of that is shown here. Third is staggered conformation with dihedral angle 60 degree. Next is eclipse with dihedral angle 120 degree. Fifth one is staggered conformation, dihedral angle 180 degree. Sixth is eclipse, dihedral angle 240 degree. Seventh is again staggered conformation having dihedral angle 300 degree, and last, that is eighth, is eclipse with dihedral angle 360 degree, or we can say it is 0 degree, because it is exactly same to that of the first one. Thus, by rotating half of the ethane molecule about carbon-carbon single bond by 0, 60, 120, 180, 240 or 300 degree, different stereoisomers are obtained, which are eclipse or staggered conformations of ethane. If we rotate the ethane molecule by any angle other than that 0, 60, 120, 180, 240 or 300 degree, then the stereoisomers obtained are skew conformations of ethane. See the eclipse conformation, that is first, fourth, sixth and eighth conformation. In all these conformations, bonds of the back and front carbon atoms are seen closer to each other. The bonds of back carbon atom lie exactly behind the bonds of front carbon atom, and the dihedral angle theta is 0, 120 or 240 degree. Now see the staggered conformations, that is third, fifth and seventh conformation. In all the conformations, bonds of the back and front carbon atoms are far apart from each other. The bonds of back carbon atom lie exactly between the bonds of front carbon atom, and the dihedral angle theta is 60, 180 or 300 degree. Let's watch the skew conformations. That is second confirmation. Skew confirmation is any intermediate confirmation lying between eclipse and staggered confirmation. For skew confirmation, dihedral angle theta may have any value other than 0, 60, 120, 180, 240 or 300 degree. For skew confirmations, dihedral angle theta may have any value other than 0, 60, 120, 180, 240 or 300 degree. Here confirmation second is one of the skew confirmation. I am repeating. In eclipse confirmations, bonds of the back carbon lie exactly behind the bonds of front carbon and seen closer to each other. Dihedral angle theta equals to 0, 120 or 240 degree. Confirmations 1, 4, 6, 8 are the eclipse confirmations. In staggered confirmation, bonds of the back carbon lie exactly between the bonds of front carbon and are far apart from each other. Here dihedral angle theta equals to 60, 180 or 300 degree. Confirmation number 3, 5 and 7 are staggered confirmations. Skew confirmation is an any intermediate confirmation lying between the eclipse and staggered confirmation. Dihedral angle theta is having any value other than 0, 60, 120, 180, 240 or 300 degree. Confirmation number 2 is one of the skew confirmations. Now the study of existence, relative stability and stabilization energy of all these confirmations of ethane. It is called as conformational analysis of ethane. See the potential energy curve. The energy changes during rotation of half of the ethane molecule about carbon-carbon single bond are shown in this potential energy curve. X-axis represents angle of rotation while y-axis represents the potential energy. Here all eclipse conformations have same potential energy, so they have same stability. Again, all staggered conformations have same potential energy, so they have same stability. The conformation with minimum potential energy is called as conformer. The conformation with minimum potential energy is called as conformer, and so the staggered conformation which have minimum potential energy are called as conformers of the ethane. I am repeating, all eclipse conformations have same potential energy, so same stability. All staggered conformations have same potential energy, so same stability. And as staggered conformations have minimum potential energy, or we can say least potential energy, they are the conformers of ethane. Now concentrate on staggered conformations. All staggered conformations have minimum, that is least eclipsing strain between the bonds, which is again called as torsional strain. All staggered conformations have minimum, that is least eclipsing strain between the bonds. It is again called as torsional strain. This eclipsing or torsional strain is due to the bond-bond interaction. See the structure of eclipse, skew and staggered conformations. In eclipse conformations, bonds of the front and back carbon are very close to each other. That's why there is more bond-bond interaction and hence more eclipsing strain. In Q conformation, bonds are somewhat apart from each other, so quite less bond-bond interaction and hence little bit less eclipsing strain. Whereas in staggered conformation, bonds of front and back carbon are far apart from each other, so very less bond-bond interactions and hence very least eclipsing strain, minimum eclipsing strain. Secondly, staggered conformations have minimum, that is least van der Waals steric strain. Staggered conformations have minimum, that is least van der Waals steric strain, that is repulsion between non-bonded hydrogen atoms. Repulsion between non-bonded hydrogen atoms. Again, the reason is same. See the structures of eclipse, skew and staggered conformations. In eclipse conformation, hydrogen atoms are very close to each other and that's why more repulsion and hence more van der Waals steric strain. In skew conformation, hydrogen atoms are somewhat apart from each other, so quite less repulsion and less van der Waals steric strain. Whereas in staggered conformations, hydrogen atoms are far apart from each other, so very less repulsion and so minimum, that is least van der Waals steric strain. Lastly, all staggered conformations have least potential energy. Potential energy of staggered conformation is 2.9 kilocalorie per mole less than eclipse conformations. All staggered conformations have least potential energy. Here, potential energy of staggered conformation is 2.9 kilocalorie per mole less than eclipse conformations. Because of all these factors, that is least eclipsing strain or the torsional strain, least van der Waals steric strain and also least potential energy, staggered conformations of ethane are more stable. These are stable than eclipse as well as skew conformations and hence staggered conformations are the most preferred conformations of ethane. Staggered conformations are the most preferred conformations of ethane. These are most stable conformations. Ethane molecules mostly exist in staggered form and their percentage is always high as compared to the skew and eclipse conformations. Energy difference between eclipse and staggered conformation is of 2.9 kilocalorie per mole. See the potential energy curve. The energy difference of 2.9 kilocalorie per mole between eclipse and staggered conformation of ethane is easily overcome by their kinetic energy. And so To isolate the eclipse and staggered conformation, it is too difficult. Or in other words, we can say these conformations are non-isolable. The relative stabilities of conformations of ethane in increasing order is first eclipse, which is least stable, then skew, quite stable, and then staggered, which is most stable. The relative stabilities of conformations of ethane in increasing order is first eclipse, which is least stable, then skew, quite stable, and then staggered, which are most stable. This is all about the conformational analysis of ethane. Have a good day. Thank you.